Give them your thoughts on social media.
I hate social media. It's
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dempsey if you have not been here before. Today, I'm very excited about this video. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 habits that will change your life for the better. So if you're interested in leveling up and living your best life, keep on watching. My first tip is to stop multitasking, and that means you need to learn how to single task. Apparently, only 2% of the world's population can effectively multitask. Your brain can't actually focus on 2 tasks at once, so when you are multitasking, what you're really doing is just jumping from one activity to another, to another, to another. Multitasking is not only counterproductive and ineffective, but it can also be damaging to your health. A Stanford study found that people who are constantly bombarded by electronic streams of information, think text messages, phone calls, emails, instant messaging, don't pay attention, control their memory, or switch from one job to another, as well as people who focus on a single task at once. Not to mention, it leads to an inability to concentrate and filter out irrelevant information. If you try to do more than one thing at once, you're actually wasting time refocusing. So how do we limit this habit that has become so much a part of our lives, especially in the digital age? Number 1 is going to be to eliminate distractions. Your biggest distractions are going to be coming from text messages, phone calls, social media updates, even emails. Mail. All of these things won't be an issue if you either turn your phone off or put it on airplane mode. And if you're the type of person that likes to work with your TV on for background noise, you're probably going to want to break that habit as well. The next way that we're going to break this habit is to focus on one task without any distractions. If you're a chronic multitasker like I was, this is probably going to be something that is going to take a little bit of time to get used to. Start with 15 to 30 minute intervals, set a timer, put everything aside, and focus on that one task that you need to accomplish. Eventually, it's going to get easier and easier, and you're going to be able to build up that tolerance to longer time periods. Prioritizing is going to be a super important part of this. This is why I like to make to-do lists. I write out a to-do list with a couple of different things that I want to get done for the day, and then I number them in terms of importance. I start at the beginning of the list with number 1. Once I'm done with that, I cross it off, I move to number 2, and so on and so forth. It just allows me to sort of organize my brain and not be super scattered and jumping from one thing to another. If you don't get everything on your to-do list done that day, take the things that you didn't get done, move them on to tomorrow, and start the process again. I honestly guarantee if you give your entire attention and focus to the task at hand, you're not only going to get it done faster, but you're going to be getting it done better. My next habit is to practice gratitude. It doesn't take much time, it doesn't cost money, and you can do it every single day. It aids in reducing toxic emotions like envy, resentment, frustration, regret. It helps increase happiness and reduce depression, and it increases mental strength. There's actually a study that found that Vietnam veterans with high levels of gratitude experience less occurrences of post-traumatic stress disorder. Plus, people that are super grateful actually tend to sleep better and have higher self-esteem. It sounds so cliche, and it kind of is, but it's so easy to take what we have for granted and not appreciate it, and practicing gratitude just makes you aware of what you do have and helps you focus on the good rather than on the bad. So how do we start actively practicing gratitude? You can start by just asking yourself at the end of every day, what are 3 good things that happened today? This has been shown to increase happiness and decrease depression in just a matter of weeks. You also need to reframe your thinking. Gratitude isn't just about being grateful for the good things, it's about looking at negative experiences and trying to find the good in those. So for example, your boyfriend breaks up with you. That sucks, but maybe he wasn't the right person for you. Maybe it opens a door for you that you wouldn't have seen otherwise. I personally find it really powerful to practice gratitude either right when I wake up in the morning or right before I go to sleep, just thinking of like 4 to 5 things that I'm super grateful for, because it either starts my day on a super positive note or it ends my day on a really positive note. Keeping a gratitude journal is also really powerful because then you can look back in a matter of weeks, maybe a matter of months, maybe even a year, and see what you were thankful for at a certain time in your life. And my final thought on gratitude is that it's important not to just be grateful for the big things, but to be grateful for the small things. So obviously you're going to be grateful if you get a job promotion. That's a no-brainer. But recognizing the little things in life that you're grateful for, celebrating those small wins, is what's really going to make a difference. Maybe your boyfriend was really nice to you today. Maybe you got a new plant and it looks great in your house. Maybe you went out for dinner and the food was delicious. Maybe your favorite barista gave you a free muffin today. Once you start recognizing and appreciating those little things, that is when the magic is going to happen. Surround yourself with positive people. You've probably heard it before, but you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. This could not be more true. Even Oprah said it, surround yourself only with people who are going to lift you higher. And we all know that Oprah knows what's up. These people should inspire you to be a better person. They should make you want to achieve your goals. They should celebrate your successes. Think about the people that you spend the most time with and then ask yourself a couple of different questions. Are they positive? Do they empower you? Are they supportive? Do they want to see you achieve your goals? Are they happy? And most importantly, how do you feel after you spend time with them? Do you feel happy? Do you feel energized? Do you feel motivated? Or on the contrary, are they primarily negative people? Are they gossips? That's a big one. Gossips. Do they complain? Are they constantly involved in drama? Do they make excuses? Do they just bring you down? Negativity is some powerful shit. Research shows that even a little bit of negative brain activity can weaken the immune system and make you more prone to illness. Not to mention, it can lower your intelligence levels, and none of us want that. If you don't want to completely eliminate negative people from your life, set limits, especially for complainers. People that complain and wallow usually want people to complain and wallow with. You can always lend a sympathetic ear without getting sucked into that emotional turmoil. Detox from social media. The average person has 5 social media accounts and spends an hour and 40 minutes checking them every single day. That's a lot of time on social media. Studies show that the more time you spend on social media, the more likely you are to be depressed, anxious, and feel lonely. I like to ask myself this. After I've spent 30 minutes scrolling through Instagram, which I definitely do, how do I feel? Do I feel happy? Do I feel motivated? Do I feel excited about my life? The answer is usually overwhelmingly no. And then of course there's the issue of comparison. You're comparing your life to maybe 1,000 other people's lives. But it's not just their lives, it's their highlight reel. You wake up, you roll over, and you check Instagram for 10 minutes. First, maybe you see your friend from college. She's in Bali, she has a tan. We don't really know what she does for her job, but she seems to be very, very happy. Then maybe you see a childhood friend. She just got engaged, her ring is massive, her fiance is gorgeous, you're still single. Then you keep scrolling and you see someone who maybe you're not friends with in real life, but you do follow them. They posted a selfie that just got 5,000 likes. The most likes your photo's ever gotten is 300. It's just not the way you want to start your day. I get it though, social media is a part of our lives and completely going off the grid is oftentimes just not realistic or productive for most people. But there are ways that you can sort of monitor and be aware of how much time you are spending on social media. Turn off all notifications. You don't need to be getting pinged all day by your phone from Instagram, from Facebook, from Snapchat, from Twitter, from LinkedIn. It's just not productive. Another really powerful tool is to set time limits and time frames on when you can use social media apps. So you can actually go into your phone and set a limit for how much time you spend on all of social media or specific social media apps for the entire day. And then once you've hit that time limit, the app goes gray and you can either ignore the limit, you can always go back into the app, but it's a nice reminder that, hey, maybe you've spent a little bit too much time on Instagram today. Let's tone it down a little bit. You can also do that with time frames as well. So after a certain time of night or maybe up until a certain point in the morning, the app will go dark as well. You can also just create phone-free nights. So maybe if you're going out on a date with your significant other, both of you guys leave your phones at home. That way you don't even have the temptation to check social media. And if you're really looking to step up your social media detox, you can create social media free weekends. So on Friday night, you log out of all of the social media apps on your phone, and then you don't log back in until Monday morning. Try it and see how you feel. I guarantee you're gonna feel better. You're gonna be living in the present more. You're gonna be focused on your life rather than focused on everyone else's around you. Actively practice kindness. I believe that there's a difference between actively practicing kindness and just being a kind person. Studies show that acts of kindness improve your well-being, your sense of happiness, plus you're doing something nice for someone else, so it makes them happy as well. Aim to do something kind for someone every day for a month. So wake up in the morning, decide what that's gonna be, and then just do it. These don't have to be massive acts of kindness. They don't need to take up a lot of time, a lot of resources. They can be really, really, really simple. Like calling a friend and seeing how they're doing. Buying coffee for a stranger. Smile at people on the street. They might think you're crazy or it might make their day. If you have the means, leave a generous tip. Hold the door open for someone. If you're not in a rush, let someone go ahead of you in line. Say thank you. Compliment someone. People love compliments. I love getting compliments. It's gonna make their day. And then of course there's larger acts of kindness like donating your time or donating your money. All of these things though are gonna make you feel better, they're gonna make the people around you feel better, and they're just gonna, so sorry this is gonna sound so cliche, it's just gonna make the world a better place. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. Hit that subscribe button because I post new videos every week. And let me know what types of videos you'd like to see in the future. Bye!